Hey there, family. It's just another average stacker. Welcome back to another one of my videos. I want to thank you once again for taking the time to check me out. If you're not already a subscriber, please do so. It doesn't cost anything, it helps me out, and make sure you hit that thumbs up. It helps to get the videos out to lots of other people as well. So, on to the video. You may be wondering what I've got here, and I wanted to just share a couple recent auction wins that I picked up this past weekend, on 4th of July weekend. And these were two different auctions that I participated in. It was an online estate sale. Unfortunately, they came from two different estate sales that were almost an hour and a half apart. So I burned up some gas. Overall, probably overpaid a little bit, but I wanted to go through and show you what we were able to get. So the first, we'll move this stuff out of the way here. As you may be able to tell, we've got a 1964 proof set, but this is both the P and D proof sets that I picked up for a total of 40 bucks. So I think I did okay there. And that included all the buyer's premiums, etc., etc. And then that was the first auction. The second auction was a mixture of coins and bills, and we'll just start out with this just because it's here. We've got three $2 bills. Nothing super fancy about them at all, just a couple of $2 notes, not in great condition or anything, but just kind of neat. It was just part of the lot. And there were basically three things that were kind of driving this for me. First were these two Morgan dollars here, and we've got an 1884 and an 1886 New Orleans mints. So that was the primary of it. And then there was also a half dime, an 1853 half dime. Move these out of here real quick. Majority of that's just nothing. So the 1853, and it came in this envelope. Hopefully I can get this thing to US 1853 half dime, old coins. What's that say? One real gold something or another. We'll come back to that in a minute. So the half dime is right there. And I had never had one, so this is primarily what I ended up overpaying for. And we'll put this up underneath the scope here shortly so that you guys can get a better look at it. So 1853, we've got some clad half dollars. I might have a 72 DDO, which, matter of fact, I'll have to check that during this video because I wanted to look at that a little bit closer. We've got some Susan B. Anthony's. We've got two Sacagawea 2000, I believe. But they are the Denver, so no Wounded Arrow. Yeah, 2000 Denvers. So nothing really with those. We've got some wheat cents, which we've got a 1951 Denver, a 1947 Denver, and then we ended up with a 1909 VDB, which I had actually tried to zoom in on this online and was not able to pick up the VDB initials. So that's a little plus. And then we've got a few Indian head cents here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All in pretty worn condition. Nothing super fancy at all. But the star of the show, as I was going to pull the half dime out of the envelope, I found out that the half dime was not in there. So I looked inside the envelope and I saw this piece of plastic, which happens to be here now. And inside that piece of plastic was something yellowish. And I was like, what is that? And it says California gold. And you remember what was on that outside of that envelope? Now this thing is tiny. As you can see, it's only about 3/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch. But it's an 1856, and we'll get this underneath the scope as well. 1856 California Gold octagonal Indian head. So let me jump over to the scope. Be right back. Okay, so here we go. This is the 1856 Indian head California Gold token from what I've found so far. And this was a surprise. I have not been able to authenticate it just yet. But it was in there. It's really, really cool. Really threw me for a loop. If it is legit, there was an MS66, which I don't think that we would be able to get that. NGC slabbed that sold for about $340 not that long ago. Let me flip this bad boy over so that you can see the backside. And these are not coin flips. They are turns. This thing is so tiny it's hard to keep from moving it around. I left it on the plastic just to keep it from scratching against the base of the microscope. But as you can see, and there are 4 different die sets per se. From what I've been able to find, calgoldcoin.com. CalGoldcoin.com. There was a reference to these. And from what I've been able to tell, this is the number 3 out of the 4. And the wide leaves, comparatively speaking, were an indicator on the reverse and on the obverse. Let's see if I can flip this thing back over. This thing is so thin. On the obverse, if you notice how the 6 kind of is not in line, it's kind of dropped down. That was another indication of number 3. So I've got some more homework to do on that. So let me go ahead and pull that aside. That was the surprise by far. And then we do have, like I said, the 1909 VDB, which was a surprise. I didn't realize it was a VDB. And then the 72, let me see if I can find that real quick. I wanted to take a look to see. Okay, that is not a DDO there. Make sure there wasn't another one, which there may have been. 72D, which has an FG. So yeah, no DDO on there. Let's take a quick look at that half dime. So as I said, it's an 1853, very well worn. You could barely see Liberty through there. Her face is gone. No mint mark. But still kind of a cool coin to have. And then obviously my Morgans, which I was able to verify them by pinging them. Let's get this zoomed out a little bit. And I could check it with a magnet right now. I forgot to bring my magnet with me. Nope, all good. They sounded perfect, ping test. But we've got the 1884 New Orleans and an 1886 New Orleans. So anyhow, that's all for today. That's all for today. I just wanted to do a quick little video showing off what we just picked up at this auctions, and hope you like it. I'll get back more on this. because that could be worth something. So this is just another average stacker saying thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, hug a loved one, and remember, you can't find it if you don't hunt for it. Have a good day. Hey there, everybody. Just to follow up, our piece is not authentic from 1856, unfortunately. I reached out to the foremost expert that I could find, and this is the information that we got back. Still a cool piece from the early 1900s, worth 25 bucks. Not sure if I'll keep it or go ahead and send it off to him. So anyhow, I just wanted to give you a quick follow-up. Talk to you soon.